For a team rock bottom of the Premier League table, after scoring just 5 goals at home all season, it is difficult to consider Manchester City's trip to Huddersfield on Sunday as a potential banana skin, even if the Terriers are the beneficiaries of the clichéd new manager bump. David Wagner left the club by mutual consent on Monday, with Mark Hudson his temporary replacement, and it is hard to imagine Huddersfield and their new guys putting too much between the Blues and an 18th league win of the season. City have scored 21 goals this calendar year already, and the Blues would be a good bet to add to that total considerably at the John Smith Stadium before Huddersfield announced their new manager after the game. Gabriel Jesus has contributed 7 of those, and it will be intriguing to see whether his showings against Rotherham, 1 goal, Burton, 4, and Wolves, 2, will be enough to keep Sergio Aguero from a return to the starting lineup. Jesus has been a reinvigorated figure in recent weeks. His upturn in form came from a visit from his Brazilian family, and there is little more the 21-year-old could have done to persuade Guardiola of his value to the City team. Aguero remains the best striker on the books at the Etihad, though, and after City fell to 3 defeats in 4 league games in December, Guardiola knows that there is no room for error between now and the end of the season as City look to keep pace with Liverpool. That is why it would be far from surprising to see the Argentine lead the line against Huddersfield, with Guardiola's most threatening wingers, Leroy Sané and Raheem Sterling, either side of the 30-year-old. Kevin De Bruyne, 3 games into his recovery from the second of his knee injuries this season, has still to complete a full 90 minutes for the Blues, but his showings against Rotherham, 67, Burton, 58, and Wolves, 28, suggest the Belgian is ready for a permanent return to the starting side. Huddersfield, for all their troubles this season, will provide the bite of a side fighting for their lives at the foot of the table, and De Bruyne's steeliness in midfield is a quality that comes in handy for Guardiola in a fixture of this nature. De Bruyne should be partnered by Bernardo Silva in front of Fernandinho, and it would be a shock to see the defensive line of Kyle Walker, John Stones, Aymeric Laporte and Danilo tweak. Fabian Delph is in contention for a return after sitting on the bench following his 3-match ban, of course, but Danilo reminded supporters of the value of a specialist fullback with his performances since Boxing Day, and it would be a shock to see the Brazilian left out. Predicted side: Ederson, Walker, Stones, Laporte, Danilo, De Bruyne, Fernandinho, Bernardo, Sterling, Aguero, Sané. Today's top Manchester City stories.